I am a difference maker.
Imagine all the people.
I am a difference maker.
Okay, so Ivan, I'm excited, man. This is our first little venture into Rumble, and we're going to link that together with what we're doing in our global project, Wisdom's Difference Maker, trying to establish difference makers in every city in the world, and having those difference makers making a positive impact over the next 1,000 years. So over the next 3 minutes, how do we summarize what we're looking to achieve in the next 1,000 years?
Yeah, that's an interesting challenge, isn't it? I mean, take 1,000 years and condense it down into a couple of minutes. But I think, in essence, what we need to do, Trevor, and maybe we need to just very briefly introduce ourselves. So I'm Ivan Anderson. Trevor now opened the session. We are two of the founders of Wisdom's 123, and as Trevor's mentioned, we're planning to roll out this international concept of a difference maker in every city around the world. So what is Wisdom's? What is a difference maker? Maybe, Trevor, you can elaborate on those two things.
Well, look, I think, first of all, they can see we've got plus minus 150 personal years of background and experience in life and business, building businesses at the highest of levels. And what we're looking to do is just to share that with folks who may have similar pedigrees or actually want to get started right from the beginning. We don't mind. We've got ways for anyone who sees themselves as a positive difference maker in the world in the future to actually come and find out a little bit about us. I'm sure you'll put some links at the bottom. I know that we've drawn up a Wisdom's Manifesto link. We'll also have a positive impact document that we'll refer you to and perhaps work through there. And then we'll use Rumble to actually just move the story forward. What are your ideas, Ivan, about the use of Rumble?
Yeah, I think it's an exciting, opportunity, if you compare it to some of the other sort of more mainstream channels at the moment that are starting to become heavily censored and managed and controlled by powers that be. I think Rumble frees us up to, to really get a message across that, may not fit in line with some of the apparent drives of mainstream media and mainstream politicians and organizations. We really want people on the ground to get involved, to stand up for what is good and what is right in their societies, and be part of the process of actually rolling that out around the world. A global network of people who have a mindset of positive impact, as you said, and leaving a legacy. Creating a legacy in 1,000 years. What can we do? What can we do right now? 1,000 years sounds like a huge chunk. But what it really is down to is what you're doing in the next minute, in the next hour, and the next day, and that will roll out into a long-lasting legacy over the coming years. So I think that's really what excites me about it. You see lots of people who are starting to think for themselves. The tools are now available for us to research, to get different opinions on subjects. We don't simply have to believe what is being fed to us all the time, and that's what we challenge you to do with Wisdoms and with the Difference Maker, is really start to think for yourself. We like to look at things from different angles and hopefully challenge people's entrenched thoughts and beliefs. In some cases, you may find they're right, you may find they're wrong, and that's fantastic, whichever way it is. As long as you're thinking about it, and I think that's what we really want to achieve here.
And I think that's very important, Ivan. We don't teach or tell people what to think. We provide them with the resources that allows them to think for themselves. And in effect, if you are talking about making a positive impact over the next 1,000 years, what you're actually implying is the building of a foundation set of principles. So we've made some suggestions already because we've been working with them. As I say, we've been together for the last, we go back a while. So as I say, over plus 150 personal years we've worked out that we've put into this, and the foundation principles are suggestions and recommendations that we've tested in corporate environments with entrepreneurs, and people are blown away with them. So we're looking to extend that all around the world, in every city in the world. So what is it that you're going to do with those links down below? I'm not the techie. You're the techie. You've got to tell me now what happens with Rumble and getting the message across.
No, absolutely. So we'll be creating content for Rumble on a regular basis from this video going forward. Links to the documents and the references that Trevor has mentioned will be in the descriptions below the videos. And if it interests you and you'd like to be part of this journey, we encourage you to subscribe, to join, to come along, watch the videos, give us your thoughts, your feedback, your comment, and let's get involved. Let's make this thing happen. So we're way over our initial target of 3 minutes on this particular video, but I hope it's given you some insight, some thoughts, and some ideas, and we'd love to see you as part of the process and the journey going forward. So join us.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to work with Rumble, and let's see who comes through on the links, and let's see how this thing grows.
What the world needs now.
I am a difference maker.
Imagine all the people.
I am a difference maker.